I was banned from Canada for 5 years right after I turned 18 because my friend Haley and I tried to smuggle me across the border in a trunk. That story is in my profile. It's in a playlist. It's got like 20 parts. It was one of the first series I filmed on TikTok. And all you need to know for this update is that I grew up in a town called Midland, Michigan. It's about 2 hours north of Detroit and the Ambassador Bridge over the border to Ontario. My sister calls me, tells me that she saw Haley's mother, Holly, at a church service. She gave her a hug and they were catching up, and she said, "Oh my gosh, I was just thinking about Haley the other day. I counsel some college girls near Detroit and I was telling them never, ever, ever to do what Haley and Evan did." Haley's mother said, "Oh, well, have you heard the update?" Haley said, "No." Well, before the ban expired, this is like 10 years ago, Haley was driving from Michigan to Boston, where she was in school, and she found herself on the highway in the lanes that like there's no turning back. You can't exit. If you weren't paying attention, it's too late. You are going into Canada. And she was freaking out, naturally, because she's not allowed to go there. The Border Patrol officer who stopped her, questioned her, made her pull over, checked the car, took her inside. She was in a cell waiting for someone. And when the guard came in, she asked, "What's your name?" Haley said, "My name is Haley." She said her name. And the guard said, "Haley," she repeated it back to her. She said, "Yeah. Did you try to sneak across the border with a guy in the trunk of your car, Evan?" And she was like, "Yeah, that was me." And she's like, "Oh my God. We studied you guys. You guys are like famous." Apparently it was such a unique border crossing situation that now the people who become Border Patrol guards at the Ambassador Bridge station in Canada are made to like study the particularities of it in school. And I guess I understand why, because, like we were not really human smugglers. We were like just two stupid kids. There are all kinds of things that I'm sure went wrong for them during like detection, and certainly went wrong for us. But anyway, I just thought that was so funny when my sister called me and told me that. She's like, "You guys are part of the lore now." So if you work customs at the Ambassador Bridge, hi, this is Evan Mann. I'm that guy. I have gone back to Canada since that story was told, but no, I was not in the trunk of a car. Don't ever, ever try to cross an international border without a passport thinking that it's like totally going to be fine, because it'll mess your life up. I was really lucky. You will not be lucky. Let me know if I should retell the story in the comments.